If you want to land clients, you got to stop asking, where do I find clients? I've got some better questions for you to ask that will get you better answers. This is the Action Chat. I'm Craig Severinsen with Brightworks PR and Marketing. And the Action Chat is where we come together every day to talk about building massively successful businesses. And the business we're focused on is yours. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like and make sure you comment. We'll take your comments and incorporate them into the show. So this is a question I hear all the time. Where do I find clients? And it's a frustration that a lot of new entrepreneurs face. You know, it's tough. It really is. And quite honestly, that question is what drove me down the path to doing what I'm doing today, because I was a public relations and marketing professional. That's how I started my business, was I was going to do public relations and marketing for people. And I sat there and I said, man, I know how to do stuff for other people, but I myself, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do for myself. And that was a little embarrassing, but it drove me to figure it out. And so I'm really grateful for it. But here's the truth. The question, where do I find clients, is such a hard question to answer because it's the wrong question. And that's the truth. The question you should be asking yourself is, who is my ideal client? That's the first question you ask yourself. Who is my ideal client? And then you ask, the next question is a variation of, where do I find my clients? Once you identify your ideal client, like, let's put an example. Let's say your ideal client is doctors, right? I'm just making stuff up here. Doctors. The next question you ask yourself is, where do I find doctors? Almost the same question, right? Where do I find clients versus where do I find doctors? But when you ask yourself, where do I find doctors? Suddenly you start to see places where you can find them. Suddenly you start brainstorming, well, where do doctors go? Like, where do they hang out? Where do they purchase their things? Who's already reaching them, right? Ideas start coming to you. So stop asking yourself, where do I find clients? The answer is generic and it's not useful. Ask yourself, who is my ideal client and where do they hang out, right? But you gotta define who that ideal client is. Okay, guys, until next time, go take some fast, focused, imperfect action. I believe in you. I got your back. Take care, guys.